Most traders rely on momentum oscillators, but they rarely question which side of the momentum is actually in control. Today, we're breaking down the Momentum Bias Index by AlgoAlpha, an advanced tool designed not just to measure momentum, but to quantify the trend bias within it. This indicator practically isolates the dominant force, the bullish force or the bearish force, by analyzing the strength and persistence of positive versus negative momentum over time. The indicator tells you whether momentum is leaning with the trend or working against it. This gives you a clear mathematical read on where the pressure truly lies. If you're serious about sharpening your trend detection and want to gain a tactical edge in reading momentum with clarity, this is an indicator you will want to understand deeply. Let's get into it. Now, to get started with this indicator, you first of all head over to TradingView and load up whatever trading instrument you're interested in, your favorite stock or crypto pair. Then click on the Indicators button at the top, and in the search box, type in the Momentum Bias Index. You're looking for the one that was published by AlgoAlpha. Go ahead and click on that to add it to your chart. Look at what we've got here, now that you have added the indicator to your chart. Then the question, what makes this indicator so powerful, may be on your mind. So, just like I said earlier, the Momentum Bias Index by AlgoAlpha is a tool designed to assess market momentum, calculating the positive and negative bias of momentum to determine the trend. It offers comprehensive momentum analysis, detecting momentum trend, which is typically stronger in uptrends and weaker in downtrends. The indicator quantifies this phenomenon by oscillating around the zero line with stronger positive values and negative values. At first glance, this indicator looks like a vibrant histogram, but it's more than just colors and bars. The bars represent the strength and direction of momentum. Red bars show bearish momentum, and the green bars shows the bullish momentum. Now here's the twist. This momentum indicator doesn't just look at raw momentum. It compares the positive versus negative momentum bias. This means that it considers whether momentum is consistently favoring bulls or bears, even during short-term pullbacks. So in a bullish trend, you'll often see more frequent and stronger green bars, while in a bearish trend, the red bars will dominate. Notice these colored X marks on the chart? These are momentum exhaustion points. The red X mark indicates overextended bullish momentum, possible bearish reversal, and the green X mark indicates overextended bearish momentum, possible bullish reversal. These X's mark potential trend reversal zones, or at the very least, areas where momentum is topping out and price may correct. You can use these as early warning signs. They often appear just before a shift in price direction. Now you will also notice a smooth line overlaying the histogram peaks. This is likely a momentum smoothing curve, which helps visualize momentum flow without the noise. And the shadows or filled areas behind the bars? These give you a visual cue of momentum acceleration or deceleration. A narrowing shadow suggests momentum is fading, and a widening shadow suggests momentum is building. This makes the indicator super intuitive. No need to overanalyze. Another important element is this dotted white line running through the chart. This line acts as a baseline or equilibrium level. When momentum bars hover below it consistently, it shows bearish bias, and when it's above it, it shows bullish bias. So rather than relying on price alone, this line helps you confirm the underlying sentiment of momentum. To maximize accuracy, let's fine-tune the settings of the indicator. So you will have to click this gear icon to open the settings dashboard, so here on the Inputs tab. This source has been set to use candle close by default, but you can choose to use any of these options here. For momentum length, you are going to change it to 20 instead of 10. This bias length will also be changed to 2 instead of 5. You can decide to leave this smooth length at its setting of 10. Now this impulse boundary length, which is a threshold to visualize significant spikes in momentum, you will have to leave it to 30 as well. Then for the standard deviation multiplier, you can adjust it to increase the noise tolerance of the impulse boundary. But I will leave it like this. Now you can choose to overlay the indicator on the price chart for a clear visual representation of market momentum. But I don't think I would like to use this overlay, so I will switch to a histogram for a proper representation of market momentum. And then after this, you will click OK. Now, here are the clear examples of how you can use this indicator to trade profitably in the financial market. For a bearish example, firstly, you want to see this green X mark at the top of these histograms that shows trend exhaustion to the upside and possible trend reversal. Now, you have to make sure that the green histogram is above this dotted oscillatory line. And you also want to see that these fainted histograms have also started forming, and after that, you will wait for this red histogram to start forming and increasing in size as well. And once you have gotten all of these, you will watch out for a clear bearish candle to enter a short trade. Then you will place your stop loss just above any significant high, and extend your profit target to a 1-to-2 risk-to-reward ratio, giving you a simple but a high risk-to-reward. Now, the same principles apply for long positions but in the opposite direction. Now, to generate even more accurate signals from this indicator, we need to add another highly effective tool. And for that, you will go to this Indicators tab again, and then search for the Deviation Trend Profile. And you would want to add this one that was published by Big Beluga, and then you click on it to add it to the chart. So the Deviation Trend Profile is a statistical trend analysis tool that combines moving average dynamics with standard deviation zones and trend-specific price distribution. It uses these colored circles to show immediate shift markers in trend or trend reversals. When its moving average is red, it indicates bearish sentiment, and if the moving average color is cyan, it indicates bullish reversal. Now, the indicator prints this histogram that shows how often price closed within each of this deviation zone during the active trend phase. This label above the histogram shows how many bars the current trend has lasted. Now, when you double-click on the indicator and on this input section, you are going to set this SMA length to 20 instead of 50, and then you will leave other settings to their default and click OK. Now, here on the chart, you can see that the price just crossed above the Deviation Trend Profile indicator, and it is continuing to head upwards. But then the moving average of the indicator is gradually changing to the cyan color, which is bullish. And then this colored circle appeared. And if you look at this momentum index indicator, this bullish histogram has started forming and also increasing in size. And because of all this confluences, you could have entered a long trade here, then you will place your stop loss just below any significant low and extend your profit target to a 1-to-2 risk-to-reward ratio. Now, if you play the price forward, you can see that this could have been a profitable trading opportunity. Now, this momentum bias index indicator doesn't just show you where price has been. It tells you where power is building and where it's about to run out. In a world full of lagging indicators, this one stands out by giving you real insight into the behavior behind the candles. The strategies shown here are based purely on technical indicators. Always back up your trades with your own price action analysis, fundamentals, or whatever other tools you trust. This is just one piece of the puzzle, not the whole game plan. This broker right here is one of the best Forex brokers in the Forex industry that offers both Forex and synthetic pairs. If you want to trade correctly and not miss any market move, this is the right Forex broker for you. So click on the link in the description of this video to register with the Derive Forex broker and trade efficiently. Go ahead and join our Telegram channel and get access to high-quality expert-curated trade signals every single week. But that's just the beginning. For those who want even more, our VIP signal channel delivers the most premium signals with even higher accuracy and more frequent trade opportunities. Don't settle for average trades. Join a community that wins consistently. So, click on the link in the description below to join now and start capitalizing on the market like a pro. If you found value in this breakdown, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us to keep sharing these advanced trading insights on YouTube. Still have questions? Drop them in the comments and I'll personally help you out. And stay tuned. I've got another powerful concept coming up in the next video to take your trading even further. Until then, trade smart, stay disciplined, and keep learning.